Hello, friends. This is Vasudevan here, back again with another subject of discussion, especially for teachers and students out there related to education. Up to a certain extent, it's been very much understandable that COVID has definitely created a fantastic, I shouldn't really say fantastic, a drastic change in the education system out there. The point of fantastic comes into picture when the teachers are forced to use the amazing technological tools out there. Let me repeat it, forced to use the amazing technological tools out there to teach the students, which in return has given us a very good scope of improvising on usage of technological advancements inside the classroom. There's been quite a lot of debate on if chalk and talk method to be spoken to the students is the best, or else usage of all these tools like digital classrooms or coming up with all those online assessments and the 3D and 4D or number of dimensions representation of different concepts. In fact, the use of augmented and virtual reality, so many new stuff which the teachers were quite apprehensive about for quite some time. But now, because of this pandemic situation, things have got drastically changed in a very positive manner. Well, again, this is a topic of perception and debate. But before actually getting into what we are, going to talk about in this video, I would like to just throw some light on all those, appreciation for the teachers. I mean, it's not that easy. Out of all the industries that have come up so far, in the last 1 year, there's a massive development in teachers' way of teaching to the students, and it's out of compulsion. Then the adaptation time is quite high, irrespective of all these complications, economy going down and things like that. But still, the teachers manage to pull it up, and there has been noticeable change in the way the students start learning things around them. Basically, it's quite fantastic. So I would like to take a moment to appreciate all those teachers who have taken that extra step to learn this computer thingy and this mobile thingy and all, and have come up with fantastic ways of teaching learning methodologies inside that four wall of classroom. Well, in this particular video, I would like to throw some light on some of the tips and tricks with which a teacher can actually research on various different tools and resources that are available online. So before we actually talk about different tools and resources, I would like to bring your notice to this particular aspect of eating. I think everybody eats. Yeah, we love eating. Some people like a kind of dish. Here in India, we love very spicy food. You know about it, right? So when we actually talk about different types of food over here, it's quite delicious to see all those rice or gravy and vegetables kept over there, the fruit salad and everything. Now these are that are present over there. If you have to actually consume them, you need to bring those food items to your dining table, right? Once you bring all those food items to the dining table, we use these tools called as spoons to actually pick it from the resource out there, the food, or the rice maybe, or the gravy maybe, or the salad maybe. You just have to take it out from the containers and put it on your plate, and after putting it on the plate, then you start having the food. I'll repeat it. You have these different food items made in the kitchen, and it's brought to the dining table. Using the spoons, these are just picked up from the containers and put on the plate. Teachers, whenever you search for some kind of an ingredient for your class, just try to categorize your search into these three main areas. Just like the way we have rice, gravy and salads and all, these are called as resources which directly assist your subject. So if a teacher is social studies teacher out there and she would like to figure out, I need something related to different landforms, then you have so many websites out there. You can go to nationalgeographic.org. You have things, there are many other websites related to geography, so you just go there. So these websites which actually assist you in conducting a particular class is actually called as a resource. That's just like the way the gravy or the rice and all. On a similar note, if I have to actually use some kind of a tool to talk about the same geography as a subject, say for example, I would like to use Google Earth to take the students on virtual field trips to understand different types of landforms. So here I'm using Google Earth as a tool to take the students to different locations across the world. So that's acting like a spoon. And finally, if I have to talk to the students, putting all these things in one plate, I hope you're getting the point over here. That's called as platform. I mean, we could use PowerPoint presentations, Google Slides could be a platform, Nearpod.com could be a platform. So these are different platforms on which you can arrange your resources and the tools, put it on the plate very nicely and serve it to the students. Trust me, the students would enjoy the dish. Well, these are the three major categories that I wanted to talk about: the resources, the platforms, and the tools. When your search is categorized, you know what you're actually searching for, and things become much more streamlined. I really appreciate the efforts taken by the teachers to learn all those buttons, especially to stop annotating or keeping the mic off and things like that. Questions like "Did you understand?" have got changed to "Are you able to listen to me?" There's a massive change in the way the teachers are talking to the students these days. Well, in this series, I would here be assisting all the teachers out there with fantastic resources and tools that could really matter a lot in your classroom teaching. So what are we waiting for? Quickly hit that subscribe button to know more about the things. And yeah, in this series, the next video is right below here. You can just click on the link and let's get into the resources first, and probably the tools and probably the platforms right after that. Shall we do that? Watch out for these set of teacher enhancement resources. Trust me, let's all learn together. The journey is going to be fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, for sure. A lot of fun. Did you click on that red button? Yeah, just right now. See you there. Bye bye.